Hello students, I welcome you to this course. This course is about information gathering. So we just named that Google hacking exploit databases. So we are looking forward to into the more deeper and deeper. So let's first look up to some slideshow that I have, and we'll go directly to the practical. All right, so this is more important before you're going for cybersecurity or any joining any courses related to information gathering or someone like ethical hacking or anywhere. But the possibility will be help you any domain you're working for. You may have any websites, you may need to analyze or get some information from the web or Google. So Google actually doesn't tell you to have what information you're asking for. They will provide you the information. The clients, it depends upon the location, depends upon the climate, and depends upon a lot of things. So we will look up to that, and let's not waste of time and just let's start it with information gathering with Google. First terms that I use is that hacking Google database is not actually regarding the hacking, but it's still right now like traveling through the Google databases. So we have a lot of bunch of amounts of data in the Google server. So what are we doing in that? Google stands to get a client's data, and that will be indexed as like a page. So it will be Google, what did it do? That it will write a page. It will look. So it's simple example that you have a page of book, right? So what do? You do write something like a topic on the above header pile, and the below is their content or data, whatever. So that's simple, like it's called index. So that's Google indexes into their servers, and they will show you by the topic name you are searching for. So let's see. So whatever I'm going to show you in this first slide is that I'm explaining all the things, how does indexing and Google information will work. So SEO, you might have heard that search engine optimization, a lot of people or those having a websites or something like they are wanted to make their website on top and prioritize. So what they are looking for in SEO, that's the keyword. So possibly what are we looking for in information gathering is about the keywords. So we are going to play with a lot of keywords, and I will show you some of the websites. Those give you information about the websites, information about how you can search, and more more proficient, and apparently you can get a lot of databases from the Google with this search. And I'm going to show you this is a not anyone can tell you this is information how to travel through the web. So let's start in the next slide. So welcome back. So information gathering with Google is that actually to talk and demonstrate a variety of information which is possible to access. So it's a sophisticated mechanism to get an exact and certain result which are looking for into the tons of websites and tons of information that Google indexes. Right, so let's start with the next general information. Why Google? So it's only return pages. Why using only Google? That you must say that it's Google. We can't doubt on that, because it is more and more profound company that has a lot of information. Everyone use it. So we are only using Google. There are part of the Google. There are sites like Bing and DuckDuckGo. This is a private website, so it will give you privacy, right? So you can use also DuckDuckGo. So this is not a problem. Only we show you the indexes pages what you're looking for in DuckDuckGo, because they are a lot prominently working on the privacy. So they will look and show you the pages they are also indexed, right? So let's look at. So why Google's perceived science summary? So information gathering. What information gathering is a greater part of persistent hacking and higher system. It consists of gathering information without appropriate investigation. So this is the passive type of information gathering, and also I will tell you how to active type of information you will get. So what is there two types of information gathering? The passive type and the active type. So passive type is that without letting you know directly. So active is that you or go through the websites or go through the Google and just search for any keyword whatever you want it, and you just type it and you will get a exact certain data or information, right? So in the pages or directly on your web page, right? So in the browser. So what is the passive data? So in between the active type of data, you are interacting with the website, like so. In type of the passive, you are not interacting with the website because you're hidden something like a VPN, or you may use a Linux, or sometime someone else not interacting directly. So we look after that all the things. All right. So there are the bunch of the websites who look after the, and we can search for it and go for to browse some of the websites. So we will first the information gathering with the Google is all about. I'm going to show you who is and then let's look up that craft DNS report. These are the some of the websites. Let's jump to the practical. So all right. Just search for let's look up, or the first website you see, just go it for who is also is .is.io. Alright, this sounds like not secure. Search for who is and just first what. Alright, so here you have. So if you wanted to search for a perfect result on certain kind of information, you can go through these all types. So you just type in a host, netlocator, any type of server, any next domain or anything whatever, and just query whatever, and DNS server, port, timeout, and it will give you the how DNS look up the tools that provide the following demand to look up the information about. Alright, so we are going for who is lookup IP. So I'm going to show you an example. Just type in example.com and you get a certain result. So we have one website. I don't know where it goes to, but I just how to use it for. Alright, so example domain is not what you say. This domain is not for users trading examples document. You may use the domain literally without prior coordination or asking for permission. Alright, so the other websites right here. This is insecure. Alright, so what we have got here is a bunch amount of information from the DNS server. So the registration. So what we got is update date, where the website updated, creation date when the website was created. Registration date when the website was registered, email, phone number. The most amount of information is public that will be shown right here. Alright, so you can use this whois.net, and after that I'm going for netcraft. This is mostly used in worldwide. So you just go on resources, search for DNS, site report. You can go in for site report, and here we have. Alright, so I'm just gonna example. Sorry. Example.com. Alright, so here we go. And just there are a bunch of amount of the information. Alright, the site. So we are looking for example.com only. Oh, that's what it does. Just a minute. So hostname matching example.com with site reports. You can download the site reports. What do we have? So here you got example.com site reports. Alright, so you got a bunch of example site reports, example.coms. What do you have got? Let's see that. Alright, to date log first seen in December 1995. An example net owner. So you got a net owner. You can go through it. Example.com, and you got an IP address also. Alright, so I'm just gonna let's hold. All right, so this is a company Verizon. You got AU, that is hosting country, and the DNS is unknown, so you can look up to some other website. You can get a DNS. So this DNS domain, you got org, IPv6 address is for this website, and also this is trace route. So how the websites come from Google databases to servers to your digital routing. All right, so like in the down. All right, so let's see for next slide. So information gathering with Google. What are the stages of information gathering is gathering information, locating the network range, identifying active machines, finding open ports and application, detecting operating systems, fingerprinting services, mapping the network. So using Google Dark Search Operator. So we will use a information the Google Dark Search Operator. The part of this before I'm gonna show you the one website that will fetch some of the email addresses from any kind of website. So this is the one website, danto.il. Alright, so if you have registered sign up, so this website will give you a bunch amount of email addresses which is open or maybe public or maybe hidden from a certain kind of websites. We'll look after the example example.com. Let's see. So alright, so we don't got it that for Tesla. Alright, so here we go. So if you just put it down and put it some websites domain, and you got a bunch of the email addresses related to the website, and you go to redirected to directly to the web pages where the email address existed. Alright, so you can take it for your references. If you just sign up here, you will get all the email addresses in your right. So using Google Docs search operator, let's see what we can do by Docs. So this is using the search operators. What are they? The operators of search on Google are consultation terms or symbols that carry out special actions. So these operators will give you what you can look for in a quick, precise way, offering additional control beyond the page advanced search. So Docs search operator, what do we have? This quotation mark. The quotation mark in between, you will use a certain keyword to express some more literal. So example, you have got a coupon 2010, right? So asterisk for all lots of subtitles, words, so you can unload this way to searches, right? So example, coupon and security components, coupon hacking. So these are all some basic operators how you can search for. So or symbol is for pipe, or a pipe you can condition or indicate that you can now be simultaneous the word in which results or the search, but search on the one time separated will be specified operator or moment terms that you should complete this approach. Alright, so coupon or security components, so you can just use a pipe symbol also. So operator infinity is tilt. It allows to look for synonyms of a term, synonyms of the security. So whatever else is synonyms for security, there are a lot of hanging on anything they will show you. Alright, ranges number. So you just station mark any IP address you just looking for, you just type in there and you will get related IP addresses. So these are the bunch amount that the dark search operator in anchor, in text, in title, in URL, link, file type, phone book, info. So what are they looking for? A certain information you are looking for. So look, so in text, what in text is that if you are looking for text format, so you just type in a keyword in text colon or whatever the keyword you wanted to search for. So in title, what is the Google in title or any website? So let me tell you what it is, so you can understand it better way. So I'm just going for search for example. Alright, so this is a way how Google will show you some amount of information. So Google, this is all kind of index pages, and this is the one topic that you are looking for, the example. So what the index show is about this literal websites. Here you have valid websites which are www.merriam-webster.com directory. So what is this? This is a website. So this is a website directory, or this may be called a domain, right? And this is a title of the website, a page, or the name, whatever. This is title you call in title. So if you are looking for in title like this, just certain exactly like this, you just type in title example like this. So wherever the example will appear will be show you on the top of this website. Here you go, just merriam-webster.com. Here you go, example, depending on example Merriam-Webster. See, like our they still like. So I'm going for indexing. So inside, if you just type inside, so it will look for site related to example. So like this examples. So this site is site inside example. So in title also represent this title, the examples of sites. I'm just gonna for it title, and here you go. You just got this first website mirror title is the example. All right. So we're going for much more about this. So the first information gathered with Google is anchor. In anchor, see, if you use in anchor colon and whatever the keyword you want, so it will only show the pages that have the keyword. So in the text of the link, so the point to her based on the backlinks or external links. So I will show you how anchor does work. So there's certain information, you just go for any websites, and I will show you how to get the source code of the website. Just type Ctrl+E, you get the source code. There is the anchor, so I'm just gonna find the anchor. Let's see if we got. Okay, here we go. So there is anchor in between. So here are the keywords. Anchor, where the keywords, so we just need to find out where the keyword is. So there's information, a lot of information. So here we go. So here is the example, the keyword. This is the anchored keyword, which will, if you just type in here, that is anchor. Just wait a minute. In anchor example, the same website will be goes for the top in anchor. So there is an example, a keyword in this website page in code, right? So you can just see that crawl through the websites. In this there are a lot of information you can get by this anchor code, right? So we are looking for most important and mostly fascinating information gathering from website like showdown.io, and I will show you how you can access some vulnerable information from all over the world. So, and also passwords and usernames from file containing. So let's see how you can use what we can find is the vulnerable products, error messages, file that contains sensitive information, files that contain passwords, username, information access, pages access forms, and valid data vulnerabilities, directory sensitive information requirements in backing, devices, online hardware, vulnerable files, vulnerable servers, detection of web servers. So this is a PHP version 4.41, and this is a one configuration, which is a vulnerable one. File type, this is a computer command. You got it here. In URL, just go there or plus text in text the PHP info. You will get this file. So you can also crawl through localhost using password. Now I'm going to show you access data for user using password. This all be going to show you in Sqlmap database Google in next session. All right, and just keeping for it file that contains passwords. So here we have this password. So XML, this is the XML piece of the code that contain a password. So how I show you that control plus U, if you just type a backend code of any website, you will get a lot of information that I already told you that. So this is a more lot of information you can also crowd like this one. Just a minute. Already go. So I just want to index any server, alright, just a PHP pal, PHP. I'm just going to type .php login PHP and file type. So I'm just gonna go for index in title. I'm going in title. I'm going for password. In URL password. So these are some websites that will show you. That's great. Alright, so just one go for this dashboard. Alright, so site only just not one I'm looking for. In URL, this in URL want to log site. I'm just going to go for password. Alright. So I'm gonna tell you how you can index this for. So I'm going for movie. I just type a new index call movie, so there are a bunch of the websites will come, and the first I'm choosing. So this will be prompted directly or maybe not. Alright, just taking time. Looks like it's not going to show you. Alright, so here we have some bunch of errors. This is directly TP. This is file transfer protocol we use, and you can also search for the config file, which is database file. You can also get a password, which is a hash, and username also for this website. You just type here in admin dot php. If this website exists in PHP, you will get the admin panel and you can log into it. So alright, so you can also get this lot of information from indexing movie, whatever type. You will get a bunch amount of the information from this website. Alright, so next we will look after the how you will search for an showdown. So some camera. So you're going to get you some cameras on live or showdown. You just go for showdown and just type password, and here you got a bunch amount of website which is existed publicly. So you get some IP addresses and here the passwords, some well, let's see that if there is, this is all header files from this website redirecting. Alright, password incorrect, so just look for alright some kind of error. So you need to log in for most of the. Alright, so I'm just gonna post CCTV. So I get a CCTV camera. Let's see that. Yeah, prompt us to not. Let's see this one. Alright, so it's not working. We need alright, for this we need admin, just type in and never. Alright, so it's not gonna work. 1 2 3 4 5. So you need to try a bit forcing this website to get access to this. So you can find out much more the public assisted camera. There are 153, there are 1053 total searches. So there's a bunch amount of information sure I can show you. Show vulnerable website. So just type vulnerable website. Alright, so sorry. And here you go. Here's support projects. Alright, so you can just I go on promptly directly to so the vulnerable website you can type and you will get the information. What you can search for here is that if you just type your website and look after that if your website has been vulnerable to anything or not. With the people searches all over the world will be shown right here. Just example.com, whatever the prompt will get, you will get a lot of information on this showdown also. Alright, this is for this time. So I'm going to show you here how you can get a CCTV camera, CCTV access. Let's see if we get it. So you just type on the access and you will get a secret IP camera access right here. Alright, so here a bunch of amounts of IP address. You can just type in and you will get a forward to live camera. Alright, here we go. This is one live camera. And you can just run throughout this. This is how you can search that if your camera is open or publicly. Okay, just type in index and whatever the camera you have, CCTV, and what is the camera's name, whatever. Alright, so looking for code, Google provides a simple way to find a vulnerability in the software through the Google code search. You can find vulnerability in the code sources. So this is the website. Just write it and note down. Go www.google.com code search, and if you just type and go for it, so this is how it looks like. If you wanted to search for a particular certain piece of the code, and you just type in here and they show you the advanced code search and the website containing this code. This is one fun one though, to find the bug or vulnerability. If this code is exists in the database of this your website on pages, you can just counter out right here. So this is a execute query, get parameter. This is cross-site scripting PHP code. If this found your website is vulnerable to this code, as you can get hacked, right? So I'm going to go tell you some of the tools. These are the more information gathering, and these are the one GUI tools. So this first tool is we have for GoScan v1.0. GoScan is a tool that automates consultation towards Google, thought as a scam or CGI, and the communication is not made directly on the website. It is a Google response features developing C, and it's possible that it to be more works. Automated search engine can prejudice terms the user Google. Alright, so go to below website and you just download these and you can scan this code, automated securely. Alright, so we'll scan some of the information whatever you wanted through the keywords. So this is a same like site exploit.db. So SiteDigger is another tool. The SiteDigger looks for and caches webs Google to find a vulnerability, errors, configuration by default, and another type of information related to the security of the website. Features are the most improved than the before this website. Alright, so info, user interface, signature upgrade, and page results, APIs that Google doesn't require. So the most of the APIs require to sign up for your information. They will collect your IP, right? So your Google email addresses, phone numbers, or much amount. Alright, so this doesn't require API for searching or information gathering. This may be like passive search. Alright, it's information gathering. So you can find a lot of information through the SiteDigger also. v3.0 requires Microsoft.NET Framework version 3.5. Alright, we just look for that your your all configuration is updated. SiteDigger v3.0. so this also it looks like this GUI are not installed like this. So you can just type here in site domain. If you install it, you will see the site domain here, and just type your website if you wanted to scan for any. Alright, so you just scan it and you will get a lot of query scan. It's like your intro also. Okay, this is much more likely. Athena, the next two is version 2.0. This uses for XML with the searches again personalized. It works with the same way as Navigator Web. Alright, so compatibility with SiteDigger, modify files XML. It doesn't use API. So if you want an XML files to get an information report, you can use it for it. So requirement Microsoft.NET Framework version 1.0. Just remember that. This is how it GUI looks like. Prominent dark is next to version 1.0. You can run the precarial, the position, and find the SQLI exercises, process routine, alpha, error through the Google. So developing C# and license Juna. Multiple juries support for GHDB. That's we're looking for GHDB that Google hacking databases. In the last section, because this is more prominent, but important website you must visit if you wanted to search for hacking terms. The most of the file types I will show you, the most of the things will be happening to GHDB. All right, stay tuned. This is more going to be interested in that session. So recognize the captcha. So this is prominent dark version 1.0 is looks like this one. So this is a CLI command use. Advanced dark tools is that it's extension for Firefox that allows you to easily quick way through the contextual menu to use more than 15 dorks. So you can also use this extension for Firefox add-on Advanced Dark. So if you want the extension for Chrome also, you just search for darks for Chrome extension and you will get a lot of information also from there. There are much more dorks. So we are going for social engineering. So before this social engineering, I'm gonna show you this first website. Let's see in next session. So we are heading for main part of the old website, that is alright, exploit DB just GHDB. Alright, so search for it, and this first website exploitdb.com. we go for Google hacking databases. This is the website. Alright, here you go. This is the main part we are looking for. So this one website, what we'll look for, this website will travel through the whole database of the Google and search and access certain results for you. So here we have first terms. I will show you that you can search exploit GHDB, Google hacking databases, shellcode search EDB. So if you wanted to use for EDB for advanced searches, you can use it for, you can submit it also for your context here, online training. It is all the stuff. So we have for 15 sources for quick, which is recently added by the author. So we're gonna for first one. So we want the PHP index PHP. So this is dark, so you just copy that and go for search, and you will get a sum of the website that related to the search in URL. Alright, you can get a bunch of more information right here. My ticket, if you want ticket, open ticket. I'm just going to show you that how it works. Alright, so we need a password for this message log required. Alright, so you can search it for exact how you can how you got exact results right here. I just go for chasing on and just tick it. I directly go for dashboard. You see here, if I just type at home, this is a main website. Here you are. This is the main website. When you type that, but without just scroll through all the website and other stuff, by this Google Doc you exactly prompted and jump on that exact result right there. So this is the one use of the exploit databases, right? So you can use it for PHP many other information. So just search for quick search. We're gonna show you one index in PHP file login. Login.php. I'm gonna search it. Alright, so here we have. So admin, letter talk, login. So this is all the file types. Your URL entitled. So I'm gonna use for PDF file. Alright, so just gonna PDF file. So if you wanted to search for PDF, just go italics as PDF. The table, there are a lot of information also. You know, all the government. So I'm just going for PDF file. This one I type. Here we keyword. Just copy that and type it and search for it. So you use this key I like. So this keyword. Either sites, government site. If you want to search for in government sites, a government site, follow to PDF. These are all those PDF that you can download it throughout it. Alright, so I just wanted to cite for Corona, and so this government. So if you just type the Corona, so whatever related Corona or RSS as inside, that is a Google government, just extension like there it is. Every website has a Go extension. That's the domain, subdomain. Alright, since file love is a PDF, so if you want a doc, you can search for doc, and we got the docs right here. Alright, this is how it's working. You can also search for passwords if you want a password from open from any website. You start on password, and here we go. In title, search for it. You got click the passwords. So you will get a password. So you can just go through all these X files or whatever the files are there, and you can find the password for this some of the websites. They'll leak the password. So this one website also wikileaks.org. We show you the password list which are the leaked. Alright, so you can go and throw out and you can search for a password for any website you want. So there's another one vulnerable website password maybe. You can search for wiki.bombs, right? It's wikileaks.org. And I'm going to all that deep. So this is how this works in just quick searches. Also, if you wanted to filter it, you can filter it in category, pool, web server detection, vulnerability file from the web server, error messages, and begin with the author type if you wanted to know who is the author for that. Alright. So this is for today. The last one is this bonus point is that I'm going to tell you one website will give you a bunch amount of the information. Archive.org, you might have heard that. This is archive.org, the website which store a lot of archive websites from that time travel, that time, particular time. So this is a Wayback Machine which you can use it for some data traveling. So this is more important. This is the very best website I found ever, because it gives you a lot of information which never existed anywhere in the internet. So this will give you a bunch amount of information also. So it is free and it is not copyrighted also. So there may be copyright also. I'm going to tell you that if you wanted to search for how Amazon or maybe Facebook looks like in 2010, 2005, so I'm going for Amazon, how it looks like in 2002. Amazon.com, it's server.com, and just get the below site. Any website you type here, there are archive files, you can use the word. So I'm going for 2002. Let's see if there is any archive file for Amazon. So I'm just choosing any time dilation where the archive file is archived. Alright, so this will take a time to respond to crowd time. I'm just going to redirect it to this. Alright, just wait for it. Here we have. So you just looked here that the Amazon in 2002 had no any security. There is no HTTPS, so it is just HTTP. So you can look that. So this is how Amazon is to look like. The website is used to look like this, or a pretty simple one. You can search for books in 2000. It's a May obtained. Alright, so taking time. So it's not going down. Alright, this is a date May 10 of 2000. This is how this website used to look like. It's a pretty good one. I'm going to show you some more about that. You can also search for any website you want. If you want a video, books, you can search for all books. Either at the open library, you can use to download any website information you wanted. Alright, so there's a bunch of more information they can have. You can get access to all of those free of cost. Alright, this is the Internet Archive. You can use it for yourself. Go through it.